NFCP launched for the well-being of the people and progress of the country. Good evening, welcome to News on 2. I'm Jessica Lee. The launch of the National Fiberization and Connectivity Plan, or NFCP, aims to put in place a robust, pervasive, high-quality and affordable digital connectivity for the well-being of the people and progress of the country. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah says the NFCP is a dynamic 5-year plan spanning from 2019 to 2023 and will constantly be improved from time to time.
Kita sekarang sedang menghadapi revolusi perindustrian keempat, Industrial Revolution 4.0, melibatkan teknologi otomasi yang memberi cabaran baru seperti Internet of Things, Big Data, Artificial Intelligence, AI, simulasi, integrasi sistem, penggunaan robotik dan cloud computing yang bakal merancakkan kemajuan lanskap dunia moden. Ini secara tidak langsung mengendaki sektor industri negara bergerak seiring dengan transformasi digital untuk ekonomi negara terus kekal berdaya saing.
Speaking at the launch in Putrajaya today, Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah said the NFCP, which was announced on the 28th of August, costs about 21.6 billion ringgit to implement. Also present at the launch was Communications and Multimedia Minister Gobind Singh Deo. Meanwhile, Gobind said the initiative is able to provide a balanced emphasis for internet access to reduce the digital gap between the urban and rural population. Now, apart from that, he said the NFCP aims to provide sustainable, comprehensive, high-quality and affordable connectivity and will also encourage more participation from the people in facing the era of the Industrial Revolution or Industry 4.0. Gobind said under the NFCP, approximately 4.14 million premises across the country would have access to high-speed broadband services through fiber optic network.
NFCP memberi keutamaan kepada penyediaan infrastruktur digital yang mampan dan berteraskan rangkaian gentian optik. Namun demikian, teknologi lain seperti teknologi tanpa wire dan juga teknologi satelit juga akan digunakan supaya lebih ramai rakyat dapat akses kepada perkhidmatan jalur lebar. Pendekatan ini, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian, adalah sejajar dengan wawasan kemakmuran bersama yang diumumkan oleh Perdana Menteri baru-baru ini.
The minister said the NFCP also prepares for a conducive environment for the use of new technology such as 5G. In the meantime, Gobind said Tenaga Nasional Berhad, or TNB, has shown interest in the country's telecommunications sector, especially in the wholesale broadband sector. Now, he said the desire was driven by the success of the company in the pilot project involving high-speed broadband network system with its optical fiber technology facility in Jasin, Malacca, which has shown good results.
Sekiranya TNB juga berhasrat untuk berkecimpung dalam industri ini, bidang ini, saya rasa mereka boleh main peranan yang sangat penting untuk membantu kerana mereka ada infrastruktur yang sedia ada dan memang infra itu kalau kita lihat dari segi keluasan dia memang luas seluruh semenanjung Malaysia.
Meanwhile, Gobind added that TNB had also informed of their latest telecommunications initiatives, including aiming to provide broadband services to 11,000 homes in Malacca. The minister added that the company have also shown interest in introducing similar services in Kedah, Perak and Johor. The 1 million ringgit corruption case of Tengku Anand Tengku Mansor, scheduled to run for 2 days, failed to begin today as the former minister filed a motion to recuse the trial judge. Lawyer Datuk Tan Hock Chuan, representing Tengku Anand, informed the court that the defence had filed a motion, namely to ask High Court Judge Justice Muhammad Nazlan Muhammad Ghazali to recuse himself from the case and for the case to be transferred to another High Court. Deputy Public Prosecutor Julia Ibrahim told the court that since the prosecution team only received the motion at about 4 p.m. on Wednesday, the team needed time to file a responding affidavit. Justice Muhammad Nazlan then fixed tomorrow, 20th of September, to hear the motion in court. The motion was filed by the defence following the guilty plea by businessman Datuk Tan Eng Boon, 71, on Tuesday, 17th of September, on the alternative charge of abetting Tengku Adnan in receiving 1 million ringgit bribe. Tan was originally charged with bribing Tengku Adnan with 1 million ringgit through a public bank cheque of Pekan Nenas Industries Sdn Bhd and deposited into Tengku Adnan's account while he held the office of Federal Territories Minister. On 15th of November last year, Tengku Adnan, 69, claimed trial to a corruption charge. It is alleged that the 1 million ringgit acted as an inducement to approve an application by Nucleus Properties Sdn Bhd, now known as Paragon City Development Sdn Bhd, to increase the plot ratio for the development of a plot of land at Lot 228 Jalan Semarak in Kuala Lumpur. An underage teenager is among 5 men being charged at the Pasir Puteh Magistrates Court with the murder of a man early this month. All the accused nodded when the charge was read to them by the court interpreter in front of Magistrate Muhammadini Shazwan Abdul Shukur. However, no plea was recorded from the accused, Muhammad Nur Firdaus Zulkifli, 25, 1 Muhammad Azim Shazwan 1 Bakar, 23, Sharul Nizan Ismail, 20, a 17-year-old juvenile, and Muhammad Rusaidi Sharin, 21. All 4 accused were jointly charged with killing Muhammad Aiman Suwaidi Samsudin, 26, between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. on the 2nd of September at Sungai Kampung Puyu, Cherang Ruku in Pasir Puteh, Kelantan. The accused were charged under Section 302 of the Penal Code, which carries the death sentence if found guilty. Prosecution was done by Deputy Public Prosecutor Siti Asma Che Omar, while only the 17-year-old juvenile was represented by counsel Aminuddin Muhammad. The court did not allow bail and the case was set for remention on the 31st of October. Newspapers had earlier reported the discovery of a man's body with burns and stab wounds in a river in Kampung Sungai Puyu. The body of a man who drowned while trying to catch some clams at a beach in Kuala Muda, Penaga, Kepala Batas, was found at about 11:20 this morning, about 2 nautical miles from where he was said to have drowned. According to Kepala Batas Fire and Rescue Department Senior Assistant Commissioner Muhammad Fauzi Shuib, the body of the victim, Muhammad Zulfadli Muhammad Johari, 23, was found floating in the waters of Kota Kuala Muda. He said apart from his team, they were assisted by personnel from the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, MMEA, and the Civil Defence Force in the search and rescue operation. In the 6 p.m. incident yesterday, the victim and his younger brother, Muhammad Zul Husni, 17, and their friend, Azlan Azri, 13, had gone to the beach hoping to catch some clams. However, the regular routine turned into a nightmare when strong currents dragged the victim and Azlan into deeper waters. Fishermen managed to pull the 13-year-old to safety, but Muhammad Zulfadli was sadly swept away in the incident. The 3 passenger flights to Singapore and Johor Bahru at the Sultan Azlan Shah Airport in Ipoh have been cancelled again today due to low visibility brought about by haze as of 8 a.m. today. Now, on Wednesday, a total of 6 flights involving up to 800 passengers were affected due to low visibility of only 800 meters. The cancelled flights involved the Singapore-Ipoh-Johor Bahru route of AirAsia, the Ipoh-Johor Bahru-Ipoh route of Malindo, and the Singapore-Ipoh-Singapore route of Singapore's low-cost carrier Fly Scoot. Sultan Azlan Shah Airport Manager Muhammad Ali Osman said that as of 8 a.m. today, 3 flights had been cancelled due to low visibility of 2.5 kilometres.
Diversion hanya dibuat keputusan semasa 13 bulan dan setelah kita dapat menyelaras semua info dan maka semua jadual penerbangan tu telah kami rancangkan dan rangkakan sama ada decision untuk cancel ataupun retime the flight.
This was the 3rd time where the passengers were left stranded at the airport. A passenger bound for Singapore complained that his flight has been cancelled for the 3rd time.
It's cancelled already. This is the 3rd cancellation.
So now how about your decision?
My decision is to go to bus station, take a bus back to Singapore.
On Friday, 549 stranded passengers were supposed to fly out to Singapore and Johor Bahru had their flights cancelled. Malaysia Institute of Road Safety Research, or MIROS, urged all motorists to drive or ride with care, especially during this haze season. Its Director General, Dr. Siti Zahara Ishak, said despite the Royal Malaysian Police's statistics show no increase of accident rate, precautions must be taken to reduce any accident risk as the street is wet and vision is blurry. With the recurring haze likely to persist, MIROS has prepared a few safety guidelines for motorists during this bad weather season. Drivers are advised to avoid from using high beam lights as it would reflect the light and blind other drivers, and use fog lights if necessary. All motorists are urged to drive slowly as reducing visibility requires drivers to be more alert and aware of their surroundings. Motorcyclists are also encouraged to wear bright color or self-illuminating jackets and stop at the designated safe places such as rest and services areas (R&R) should the haze worsen. Now let's take a look at several areas with the highest API readings as of 6 p.m. today. A WhatsApp voice note message claiming that a state of emergency will be declared by the Malacca state government tomorrow because of water supply disruption is false. Its Chief Minister Adli Zahari, who denied the claim, says the state government has prepared several contingency plans to deal with the situation. Commenting further, Adli said a shortage of water supply had affected 40,000 people.
Kalau mengikut kadar ampangan kita, kita ada sekitar ada 25,000 juta liter lagi. Jadi kita akan uruskan air ini mengikut kaedah-kaedah yang kita gunakan dalam penyampaian air. Kawasan yang terjejas akan kita sampaikan melalui lori tangki, dan kalau ada kawasan-kawasan tertentu kita hanya akan merubah tekanan air saja. Jadi tekanan itu akan di-adjust berdasarkan kepada keperluan semasa. Mungkin macam malam dan sebagainya. Jadi ini tak timbul soal darurat, itu tak pernah dibincangkan.
He said this to the media at a press conference held at Sri Negeri Air Keruh. Meanwhile, the Malacca Chief Minister said the state government is working to streamline water supply information to ensure the people are up to date and better informed about the situation. The Youth and Sports Ministry, or KBS, will make sure that people with disability or OKUs are not left out when it comes to providing skills training in preparation for the job market. Now, this was proven in the ministry's latest initiative under the Malaysian Youth Policy, in which it collaborated with Standard Chartered Global Business Services, or SCGBS, and the National Autism Society of Malaysia, or NASOM, to give youths with autism a chance to undergo job preparation training. Minister concerned Syed Saddiq Abdul Rahman said this effort would ensure that opportunities are given to OKUs so that they stand a better chance of landing a decent job.
So ini merupakan permulaan training bersama dengan LKBS yang bermula pada awal tahun ini, dan kita akan train 4 batch bagi anak-anak yang ada autism, dan memang plan jangka masa panjang kalau boleh kita nak perluaskan sebaik mungkin kolaborasi dengan sektor swasta yang lain supaya yakinnya anak-anak autism ini akan diberikan peluang untuk dididik dalam sistem TVET dan akhirnya diberi peluang pekerjaan yang berkualiti.
Through the collaboration, SCGBS will be contributing 115,000 ringgit for the next 2 years, while NASOM will work together with the ministry in preparing a teaching module and providing trainers. Now, Malaysians are urged to donate their blood stem cell to help patients suffering from leukemia and lymphoma. Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Zulkifli Ahmad says stem cell therapy holds out great promise for treating blood cancer and other disorders, but the number of registered donors in Malaysia is very low. Datuk Seri Dr. Zulkifli said the Malaysian Stem Cell Registry, or MSCR, which was established 19 years ago, only listed 28,291 donors so far. Among the diseases that could be cured through stem cell therapy are thalassemia, leukemia, bone marrow disorder, lymphoma, and multiple myeloma.
We are at par, if not better. Saya bercakap dengan Dr. Ong, how are we in relation to the global benchmark. Kita mempunyai satu pencapaian, prestasi yang sangat baik.
The minister said this at the opening of the inaugural World Marrow Donor Day celebration in Malaysia at the Ampang Hospital. Datuk Seri Dr. Zulkifli lauded the Ampang Hospital-based Hematology Department for taking the initiative to organize the inaugural World Marrow Day celebration in Malaysia to raise awareness on the need to increase the pool of public donors to increase the chances of finding matching donors. He added that up till 2018, Ampang Hospital had performed 2,111 stem cell transplants. A new Islamic administration policy will be tabled to the Cabinet soon. Minister in the Prime Minister's Office, Datuk Seri Dr. Mujahid Yusof, says the working paper on Rahmatan lil Alamin, or Mercy to All Creation, has already been completed and will be presented this month or latest by early next month. Datuk Seri Dr. Mujahid said the journey to carry the Rahmatan lil Alamin concept based on Maqasid Sharia, or goals or objectives of Sharia, is set to be turned into an official policy of the Islamic administration in the country soon.
Apabila MJM telah menerima ini sebagai satu dasar kerangka dasar pentadbiran Islam hari ini, maka insya-Allah kita akan menganjurkan satu majlis di mana Perdana Menteri akan melancarkan dasar pentadbiran Islam baru yang berasaskan Rahmatan lil Alamin ini. Dan paper itu sudah pun siap sebenarnya, tapi hanya tunggu last minute untuk final draft, sebab bila diterima oleh Majlis Jemaah Menteri, dia akan jadi dasar lah. Bila dia jadi dasar, dia akan diterjemahkan melalui bajet tahun yang bulan Oktober ini.
Datuk Seri Dr. Mujahid has previously explained that the concept of Rahmatan lil Alamin was a major approach which was brought by the government towards creating a nation of divine mercy. A working paper had been approved by the Islamic National Council for Islamic Religious Affairs on the 14th of March at a meeting chaired by Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. The minister said this at the Rahmatan lil Alamin International Seminar launching event held at the International Islamic University Malaysia, or IIUM, in Kuala Lumpur today. And that's it from us in our top story. NFCP launched for the well-being of the people and progress of the country. We'll be back tomorrow 12:30 with more updates. Till then, I'm Jessica Lee. Good night.